Hey, thanks for joining me. This is Diesel Mac on MVP Hot Wheels, and I have a huge mail call. I got a bunch of stuff in from eBay, uh, Lisa, the Desert Diecast Dame, Troy, Ronald, and Rob. So go through a bunch of this stuff. I'm going to try to move a little bit quickly as there's a lot of it, and I don't want to have a too long of a video. So we'll just kind of jump right in. The first is this. We have a Gremlin grinder, red line in green. It's in all right shape. It's pretty decent. I'm gonna be putting this up on the website here shortly. So here you go, red line, blue tinted window, black interior, and then of course you can see Gremlin grinder on the base. You can see where it's got a patented in US and Canada, and this bar is probably because it was pending at one point and then they finally got the patent for it. So here's the first one. The next is this stock rocket. This is on an international card. This is the variation I was looking for. There's only two stock rocket variations that I know of that have this, 17 racing. The other commonly known name is the NASCAR stalker or the Mountain Dew stalker. But this one doesn't have any name whatsoever on the bottom, so you can see the kind of the double bar from where it was Mountain Dew stalker before, and then changed to NASCAR stalker on the base. So a couple different names that had it on there. So they've done that. And then of course, the original ones were made in Hong Kong, and this one is a bar Malaysia. So this is the variation I was looking for. The other one has the NASCAR stalker on the base. So, or racing stalker on the base. I apologize. Had racing stalker on the base. That was the most common one. And then eBay find were these holiday rods. So this one's from 1995. We have the red, or both of them are red, I guess. And then we also have that. Sorry, this is the T-bucket. I should have said the name. And the Camaro convertible. So each one of these has two variations that I'm aware of. I think the Camaro has a chrome variant. And I can't remember what color the T-bucket was, but it's probably a green chrome variant of it. I think some were blue. Let's see, what's next? This was also an eBay find, the 360 Modena. So that came in. I had a Leo power command. This is the Thunderbird stalker, the T-Bird stalker. They have it as the 40s T-Bird. Kind of interesting. I wonder the background on that. But this is the first Leo I've gotten. I'll be putting all the power command cars on there. And there's about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 or 8 different Leo power command cars that I know of so far out there. They got one for this, obviously this T-Bird here, the Ferrari 308 or the Race Bait 308, the 57 Chevy, and the Chevy Stalker. So, and some of them have different color variations. I think 57 Chevy has 3 of them so far that I've seen. So that's come in. Next, another eBay find is this power launcher. This one has exclusive Toyota MR2. So I'll be releasing that probably on the next video I do for the Set 'em Free here right after this video. And then we're gonna get into, looks like a whole bunch of stuff I got from Lisa. Oh, I got one more smaller mail call. Here we go. That's this one here. These all came together. So the hammered coupe, 2 variations of that. There's usually 4 in the series. Actually, this one has 1 of 10. So, yep. So there's 10 of these. I've got 2 there. You've got the, I can't remember the name of this for. Let's see if it's got it on here. Talladega Speedway. It doesn't say the name, and I can't remember it, so I have to think about it. But anyways, there's a handful of these as well, 8 of 10 in that series, and then the 99 car. I'm not huge on to the NASCAR stuff yet. I will be adding them to the website, but I don't know all the variants and the years, what, different stuff came out. So I'll be doing a bunch of research when that comes up to put all those in. All right, so now we'll do the Desert Diecast Dame. That's the whole box from her. So these are just kind of random cars. So we've got a 08 Dodge Challenger SRT8. We have a Ford, what do they call this on this card? The Ford Gangster Grin. These are all newer cars, so I'm not super familiar with all the names yet. The Pagani Carrera, if I said that right. Probably, if you try to drop the correct pronunciation in the comments, that might be helpful for me. Diesel Boy, the Rara LX, Ryera, Vendetta. These are all on the Halloween cards. We have another Pagani. So there's 4 variations of that. This one's the Porsche Carrera GT on a 2006 first edition card. And then the 83 Silverado, I believe this is the Target Red Edition. Yep, Red Edition there. So there's that. Another Fast and Furious, this one being the 11 Dodge Charger RT. So another Halloween car, the Torque Screw. And the Rigger motor. This one's been around since, what, 1994, 95? The Covolite. Kind of a cool little translucent body there, once that glows in the dark. And the Rocket Box. So there's one group of cars. Move that over here to the side so we can add more. Go through some more stuff. I got kind of a hodgepodge box trimmer this time, or I guess probably always do, because I'm always looking at different things here. So we got some more singles cards. We have this Altered Ego on a Halloween card. Power Rocket, first introduced in 1995 as a first edition or new model. 67 Chevy C10. Yellow with some nice flames there. Jaguar XJ220. And a 1971 Plymouth GTX. Next is a set tattoo designer with CD-ROM, so I'll kind of bring this back, try to get the whole thing in view here. So there's that, kind of it's got a probe funny car in there. So there's the funny car, and you could print out stickers and put them on the car is kind of the idea. So pretty cool set. I got a couple different ones of those now. A couple 5-packs. I have to zoom out on this one as well. So here is the first one, the Batman versus Superman. So let's see if we can get all 5 cars in there. So it looks like we got 2 Dodge Chargers, a Batmobile, I don't know what the brown one would be, and another newer fantasy casting on the bottom. And then we have the Motor Show. So a bunch of the newer cars here. Looks like a Dodge Viper, and is that a Lamborghini in the bottom? So figure out what all those cars. So I'm shaking the camera all around. I'm sure that's driving people crazy. All right. And then 100% Hot Wheels 1956 Ford pickup. So on these, you gotta watch out with the rubber bands. Once they kind of melt to the car, it could take the paint off. You can see that one's kind of translucent, so that might be a little issue, but we'll see what happens when we pull it off and open it up. So here's the keychain set. Like I said, it's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff here. So I didn't have a little keychain set, so I picked that up. Here's a little booklet of cars. So 35 years of cool cars. You come through here, it's got some information about different cars. And then this is probably, was this the whipped cream or 2? That's what that looks like, with 10 spokes. Some of the cars on here are exclusive, and some were available in the mainline cars that they came out during that specific year. And then I have a couple Leos here. So the odd one, or odd, right? Odd one. Yep, odd rod. Sorry, should know better. So that's the Leo odd rod. You can see it's kind of got a red bucket there, metal engine in the back, clear front, and then large and medium wheels on this. Nissan 280 SX, a different Tampo design on a lime green or light green. So I think I have a black Chase with the yellow taxi, so I'll have to look at that, but this will be getting added to the website shortly. And a Ford Escort and purple. You can see the Tampa on the hood there. So 3 Leos, those will be added maybe tonight, we'll see. I got some more newer stuff here. So we have this one from the Nationals, the 83 Chevy Silverado 4x4. So same body as the regular 83 on a 4x4 chassis. We have a 70 Mustang. Was this a Boss 302? Yep, so you can see the name there. So the 2022 Zamek edition. We have a Nissan Skyline GTR. This is the R32 car. Legend series. And we have a Redline series Hypo hauler. So 4 newer, pretty cool castings that I like, so I went ahead and added those. We got another 5-pack. This one being the Muscle Mania. So I'll zoom out so you can see all the cars in that. Might have a better idea of the name of these cars. Let's see here. We'll go with the Dodge Daytona, Challenger, looks like a Mustang, Torino, and the Trans Am. So a couple cool cars in there. We have, I think this was, oh, this is off of hers. This is the Hot Rod Magazine, 100% Hot Wheels, the 40 Ford. So there's usually 4 cars in these little series like this, and there's usually a couple paint variations on these cars as well. So those will be fun to track down all of those series. And then I got a bunch of more singles cars here. So got the Big Air Bel Air in black, 17 Ford GT in a kind of a metallic blue color, and another one in a light blue. So there's both of those. Probably end up filling this table with a bunch of singles cars here. There's another Ford GT in red and silver. We have a Dodge Charger stock car. Two similar painted cars here, the 41 Willys and the Mod Rod. Another 17 Ford GT in black. Hudson Hornet. Pearl Passion, that's been around since the early 90s. And another Mod Rod. So I'm probably going to fill this up. So here's another variation of the Mod Rod in white with some red flames. Was that 69 Chevelle? There's another one, variation of it. 70 Chevelle. These were tuned, by the way, tuned Chevelles, if that wasn't apparent. Super shorty, stubby cars. Got the Phaeton. And this sticker up here just lets you know that this came out of a factory set, and there's usually only about 1,000 factory sets or 1,500. There's a very limited number of those factory sets through the years. So if you're looking for your favorite car on different packages, one you can look for is just having that sticker on there. There's another one. This one from the 2010 set. So the Circle Tracker. Similar car, a 2010 Chevy Impala, kind of a race car theme there. We got the Super Modified, again with the 2012 factory sticker, and another 69 Chevelle, also tuned. We have a special edition school bus, the Penske. We got 2 Cockney Cabs 2s here. So this is the second release of that. Here's a third Cockney Cab 2. We have one of my favorites, the 70 Plymouth Superbird. This was a regular treasure hunt. If it was a super treasure hunt, it would have rubber wheels on here and a metal flake kind of paint. And then we have some of these car culture series. So here is a 80 Dodge Macho Power Wagon. I guess I could put it in the whole camera while I'm reading it. So there's that one. The 20 Dodge Charger Hellcat with a wide body. And there's another one. Oop, bounced the camera again. This one in black from the Fast and Furious. And then we have the 1991 GMC Cyclone. One of the fastest production trucks made, especially in the 90s for sure. With its 4.3 liter turbo motor. And then see if we can slide this out here. We got the Smoke and Water 100% Hot Wheels little collectible set here. So it's like an Apache Chevrolet truck there, boat, and the trailer. Nice little set. All right, so that is almost all of what we got in. I have 2 loose cars. Let me move these out of the way. Put these down. Probably make a lot of noise in my chair while I do it. Not too bad. Slide these over so I can have some space. I also finally got one of the last cars I needed for the Speed. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. But this is a show hoss. And I needed this car for this series. And I'm drawing a super blank on this. Let's pull the other one out. Maybe I'll remember it. This Volkswagen Bug came from the Deluxe gas station. It's kind of got a chrome base with the China on the base. So Speed Machines, 1983 Speed Machines. I knew it would come to me. So I have at least one of every car in the series now, and then multiple variations of some. There's a couple variations still out there to get. So I'll be doing a video on all those cars in the future, so you can see those and talk about the variations, and if I don't have all of them at that time. So, but that was the mail call from the week. A whole bunch of stuff. I know I kind of went through a lot of that fast. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, or you can hit me up on Facebook on MVP HW. And then if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. And don't forget to check out the website, mvphotwheels.com. And subscribing will allow you to start building or documenting your collection on there. Currently, we have over 4,400 cars, mostly from 1973 to 1994, with more being added every day and more pictures being added as well. So come join us on there. And again, thanks for watching. And I'm getting ready to do a set them free video, so look forward to that here shortly as well.